every day. Peace and blessings manifest with every lesson learned.
Oh, there you are. I was just looking for you. Welcome back to the F Word. I'm Lilac Vanguard, scholar of feminist studies. I was trying to find you so I could share another thrilling feminist read for your quarantine pleasure. I've just begun rereading my good friend Rebecca Solnit's book, Men Explain Things to Me, a compilation of some of her most insightful essays on the impact of sexism and misogyny on folks who identify as women. A surefire way to get you all jazzed up and ready for the revolution. Google her. And speaking of revolutions, we have a very special guest on today's episode, someone I think of as the embodiment of revolutionary love and caring. Please, introduce yourself.
Hello, Katerina Campbell here, Program and Leadership Coordinator on behalf of the UVM's Women's Center. This is also, I should probably introduce my video maker here. This is Vera, who is our pity, who also has some really interesting thoughts to share about feminism in our modern day and age.
Well, she is adorable, isn't she? Hello, Vera. Who's a good puppy? Yes, you are. Oh my, a bit forward though, eh? I wonder, Katerina, can you tell us a bit about your work in the world?
I've spent most of my career in liberation work through the lens of identity, and the Women's Center is a place where I feel like I can bring explicitly all aspects of myself to the movement and to the work.
I am glad to hear that the Women's Center is a space of belonging for you, especially as we know that not all feminist spaces are able to acknowledge the intersections of identities that impact the work.
Though the lived realities of that practice can be very different, I'm thinking about when women got the right to vote, meaning white women of a certain class received the right to vote, how that is lauded as like the feminist accomplishment, when really it just reinforced how so many of us are left out of those movements so frequently.
Precisely, yes. Thank you, Katerina. I fear we do not pay enough attention to that conversation as we celebrate the 100th anniversary of white, middle-class, married women's suffrage.
There are so many iterations of that kind of feminism, and at the same time we have people like Audre Lorde, we have people like Angela Davis, we have people like Kimberly Crenshaw, the list goes on and on and on. We have people like Alok Vadmednan and Laverne Cox, the people who really keep me invested in feminism.
Some of the greats there, absolutely. And using these instrumental leaders as your role models, would you say, then, that you identify as a feminist?
I do identify as a feminist, with an asterisk, because I do not think all feminisms are created equal, but I do think that we can create a movement that is encompassing, kind, and healing.
And who or what has inspired you to realize that revolutionary form of feminism?
Feminism I experience as a perpetually growing and living movement. I'm inspired by womanism and people who have taken the tenets that can be liberatory of feminism and then continue to shape it into something that has the potential to include us all.
3 cheers for that expansive opportunity we know we can create together. Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah! And thank you for sharing your wisdom with us.
Thank you so much, Lila. Little puppy, Boon Boon for you.
Oh, Vera! We always appreciate a little puppy Boom Boom, indeed. What a wonderful guest, Katerina Campbell, doing such important revolutionary work at the UVM Women's Center, which I've just heard will be announcing a new name shortly. I do look forward to learning more about that, and learning more about you. please do send your videos to women@uvm.edu or email us there to find out how you can text them to us. I would love to interview and find out how you experience feminism during these trying times. Until then, back to my studies. Where is that book on a redefinition of Victorian lesbian poetry? Let's see. Mel. Oh, there it is! Until next time. Goodbye.
I say real